Every day is a new beginning. Shine your light. It's a day and the world is waiting. Move along to the song, singing in your soul. Feel the beat, clap your hands, let it take control. All you need, all you want, are you ready to find your way? 'Cause every day is a new day.
Welcome to Wisconsin Family. I'm Janet Cresson.
And I'm Justin Riley, and we are so excited to be here at Bachman's Pools, Spas, and Saunas. I almost don't want to open the door to get out, but because it's so nice and toasty in there.
I wish I would have known that these were on earlier.
Yeah,
I would have been in there sooner.
We could have done the whole show. Could have done the whole show there. So, but we're here at Bachman's Pools, Spas, and Saunas, and I got to tell you, this being in a sauna at this time of year is just so nice. And there are some health benefits to that as well, just raising your core temperature, which kind of helps you to raise your immune system as well. So
We've learned so much from the Bachmans, and we also have learned that they have a place called the Stay Spa. Justin and I went up north. It's at Castle Rock Lake, just north of the Dells. A place where if you're looking for a little getaway with all the amenities of a spa, massage, whirlpools, saunas, and so much more. You want to check it out. They even have a gourmet kitchen.
yeah, it's amazing. It's an amazing place. So, but if you like shopping for deals, you might want to stick around as well because we are hosting a new guest with us, Simply Savvy. They're going to be here with us today, and they're going to talk a little bit about their store.
So I have a question for you, Justin.
Okay.
So when a gal sees a gal pal and she says, "Oh my gosh, I love your fill in the blank, your sweater." The immediate reaction is, Target, $20, or
Yeah.
you know, you always say how much it was, what a great deal it was, and where you got it.
Oh, yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Oh, I do that too.
Oh, do
Like
you?
if people say, "Hey, nice jacket," I say, "Hey, Goodwill," you know. So. On the street. No, I'm just kidding.
I didn't know guys did that too. Well, you'll definitely do that if you shop at this place called Simply Savvy. They're a consignment boutique.
And you might be interested in consigning yourselves, and they'll tell you a little bit about how to do that. So, but first, right after the break, the circus is in town, and Mark Severson, who is the co-chair of the Zor Shrine Circus, is going to join us and tell us what we can expect to see at the circus this year. It's a family fun event.
I cannot get the little song out of my mind.
But you'll get to hear that right after the break, so stick around here for Wisconsin Family after the break.
'Cause every day is a new day. 'Cause every day is a new day.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Family. We're here at Bachman's Pools, Spas, and Saunas, and we're actually going to be heading up to the Stay Spa Resort at Castle Rock Lake later on in this program. You won't want to miss it. It's a beautiful resort. But first, can I say it? Come to the circus, the greatest show in town. We're joined now by co-chairman of the Zor Shrine Circus, Mark Severson. How are you, Mark?
Pretty good. That's a great intro.
You like that?
Poor guy, he's probably so tired of that ditty.
So, let's just talk a few basics before we kind of get into more in depth with the circus. It's at the Veterans Memorial Coliseum, and what are the dates?
February 16th, 17th, and 18th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Okay, and where can people get tickets?
You can get tickets at the Shrine Circus office over on Seabold Road, or you can get them at the West Ticket Lobby at the Coliseum.
Okay, great. And you've got a couple of different shows. At least on the weekend, you've got, I think, 3 shows on Saturday?
3 shows on Saturday,
Okay.
10 o'clock, 2:30, and 7.
Okay. And then you've got a show on Friday,
7 o'clock Friday night,
and then 2 shows on Sunday.
1 and 5 p.m.
Do you feel like you just passed a quiz?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, good. Well, that's all the time we have for today, so no. So tell us about some of the things that we can expect to see if we go to the circus.
Well, we're planning on another great family show. This will be our 64th annual circus.
Oh, wow,
We've been striving to provide great family entertainment over the years. You'll see all kinds of acrobatic acts, jugglers, clowns, the animals, lots of good stuff going on again.
You're still finalizing some of the details, but what are some of the favorites that you have?
Well, the favorite, even though I'm scared of heights, I like the acrobatic ones when they're flinging around through the thing, and those girls that climb up on those silk things and then spin around. You know, just, I don't know how they do it, but it's pretty cool, and they're really neat to watch.
Yeah.
So.
Are we going to get to see a human cannonball this year? I know that in some years they've done, and other years not so much.
Still working.
Still working on it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So even 2 weeks out from the circus. You're still kind of working on finalizing.
It's getting to the point now. Next week, everything will be firmed up. But,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Where does some of the acts come from? I mean, who is responsible for finding the acts, first of all, and second of all, where do they find them?
Well, our producer, Carden Circus International,
Okay.
gets all of the acts. He has all the contacts. They come from Europe, South America, Mexico, all over the place. The Eastern Europe, a lot of the jugglers and the acrobats come from there.
Sure. And do they, when they come and perform at the Zor Shrine Circus, do they, because there's other shrine circuses around the country, do they perform at those other shrine circuses at different dates, or is it just for you guys?
Yes. Oh no. The producer, Carden, is the largest shrine circus producer, and he's on a road trip now. They start down in Indiana, and then they'll be coming up through into Madison, then they go to Milwaukee, Green Bay, La Crosse, and then they continue out and around. They're busy from just the end of January till about November.
Wow, okay.
And
Busy
you were
schedule.
telling me their home is in Branson?
Well, it's Springfield, Missouri, actually.
Springfield,
Yeah.
Missouri. There's been concern about the elephants, and you were telling me that the elephants have actually a really nice home there in Missouri. What is that like?
It's a really nice, it's a barn, of course, but it has a padded floor, rubber floor, all through the whole building. They roam inside the building, and when the weather's proper, they can go, they open the garage doors and they can go out in a big paddock and wander around in the grass. For the most part, they're not tied down or anything there because they're basically safe, and it's just the crew.
Right.
The only reason that we have to secure them is they like to punch out the ceiling tiles down in the Coliseum floor,
Okay.
and it's for the general public's safety,
Right.
not the animals themselves.
Right, yeah, absolutely, that makes sense. Well, we got just about a minute left, but I want to just switch gears a little bit here because I want to make sure people know that the Shriners Hospital is something that you guys support.
That's correct.
For that.
We have hospitals all over North America providing free orthopedic, burn, and cleft palate surgeries to children up to the age of 18, and sometimes a little longer, depends on the situation. We have one in Chicago, and there's also the other close one is in the Twin Cities.
Okay, awesome.
And how long have you been involved?
In the Shrine? 30 years.
Wow,
My
30 years.
father was a Shriner, my grandfather's a Shriner. Both my sons are Shriners.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, we got a veteran here, a 30-year veteran of the Zor Shrine here in Madison. Zor Shrine Circus is February 16th, 17th, 18th at the Coliseum. Get your tickets over there at the Coliseum or at the circus office. Couldn't get it out of my mouth. Circus office over on Seabold Road. And the show times are 7 p.m. on Friday, 10 a.m., 2:30 p.m. on Saturday, and 7 p.m. on Saturday, and then 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. on Sunday. Mark Severson, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much for having us.
Don't go away. There's more Wisconsin Family coming up after the break. Stick around.
'Cause every day is a new day. 'Cause every day is a new day.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Family. We're filming today at Bachman's Pools, Spas, and Saunas. What a great time of the year for a sauna. But we did actually take a trip up north to Castle Rock Lake. It's north of the Dells, where the Bachmans have something they call the Stay Spa. You'll want to stick around and take a look at the inside. Really awesome place if you're looking for a getaway. If you're also looking for a great deal, designer labels, and brand names, you're going to want to meet our next guests. Joining us are Aaron and Stacy from Simply Savvy. This is a consignment boutique in Middleton. Welcome to Wisconsin Family, you guys. Thank you. Thanks for coming on today. So Aaron, you're the owner, and Stacy, I'm trying to remember, it's a coordinator and personal shopper. I think I need you.
I'm available. I am available.
So let's start with what kind of items you have in the boutique.
Simply Savvy provides a chic and inspiring environment selling quality goods.
Really actually designer stuff. I actually read that you guys have kind of upscale and you're kind of fussy about what you'll take, right?
Absolutely. We sell everything from housewares, home decor, art, lamps, rugs, to furniture and gallery pieces.
So it's way more than just clothing.
Absolutely. We also sell local artist pieces of furniture, jewelry made right in our own community. And our women's wear department has thousands of designer must-have pieces and accessories for every occasion.
I've read, and the women's department I've read is just really expansive,
It
but
is
organized.
amazing.
So
Very.
I need
Expensive, but organized.
really
No, we have
no
really good
expansive,
prices.
not
Not
expensive.
expensive, expansive.
Expansive.
Yeah.
No, we have really great prices.
So, you know, when you're in retail, when you own a retail shop, it's important to keep things fresh and to change things up every now and then and bring new products in. So how often are you guys bringing in new products?
We are putting out new inventory every single day.
Really?
During our peak seasons, we put out about 1,000 items a week.
Oh my
And
goodness.
then working with those local artists, we're putting out new products that they are making as well. And we are redesigning our showroom floor consistently. So every time you come in, it's going to be new, it's going to be amazing, it's going to be fantastic.
I have to say, I have gone in stores where you keep seeing the same items in the same racks, in the same order, sometimes if they're not freshening. So that's a win-win. It's a win for people that are consigning, it's a win for people looking for good deals.
Oh
and
my gosh, yeah.
great clothing. It's a
gonna
win
be
for
so good.
So let's talk about how the consignment process works. I've never done that before.
So we can sign Monday through Wednesday between 10 and 5, and you can come in. You don't need an appointment. We're going to go through your items as you browse the store. We'll send anything with that we're not interested in right away. And then we also can sign Saturdays by appointment between noon and 2. So you can call or email and get put on that schedule. You can also, for large items, we recommend sending pictures via email. And then we also offer in-home visits for large quantities of items. So we're
okay.
going to go room by room. We're going to compile a list of all the items that Simply Savvy can consign. We'll make suggestions of where to bring other items, and then we work with movers. So we try to make that process as easy and seamless for you.
That would be great for someone with maybe an estate situation.
Absolutely.
Already overwhelmed with so many things to do. And
So you actually go to their house and help them make the list.
Yeah, we'll go there, and that way it's easy for large places, or if they're doing a complete remodel, or whether they're moving and downsizing, we'll go in there and it's room by room, what we can take, maybe other suggestions of where to bring the other items.
Right.
That's helpful.
And then we can help set up movers, or they might already have some. But,
That's
yeah.
awesome. You know, when people are purging their home, or if it's the home of a loved one because they just want to get rid of stuff, make some room, I think people generally fall into two classes. Class A would be, or the first class would be, you know, I just want to get rid of it. I don't care where it goes. Just get it out of here, dumpster, Goodwill, whatever. And then there's people who say, well, this might be worth something. Let's see if I can make some money back on it. So those folks, the second class, they often go to, you know, Amazon or eBay or Craigslist to do that. What are the benefits of consigning?
Well, the benefits of consigning would be a good way to streamline and declutter your home, to get rid of the items that you've maybe accumulated that you no longer need. But it's a great way to get a good, you know, return on your previous investment. We just do.
And you're kind of helping local businesses as well. I
Yes.
mean, you know,
Yes,
you
we
guys are a
do.
locally owned business, and by consigning, you're kind of keeping the local dollars here because the people who are buying them are local, and obviously you're kind of helping them to market those items.
Well,
and-
we're so picky at what we take in
Right.
that, you know, you can come in and get just wonderful designer items, you know, for a fraction of the price. We do extensive research also on the items that you might be purging, getting rid of, to make sure that you get the best price, you know, on those items, so
And, you
that
know-
you make money.
Right,
in-
right.
in
And
the
as
process.
a customer, we're glad that you're fussy about what you take in, because then that's eliminating us having to kind of go through and
Right. We're always constantly merchandising.
Yeah.
We're trying to keep the store fresh. You know, we have wonderful, you know, accessories, jewelry. You know, in addition to showcasing the local artists that, you know, make furniture, accessories, artwork. So, you know, it's a good way to, you know, let them bring in their creations and focus more on making stuff, and then we turn around and sell them, you know, for them. So
Yeah, absolutely.
it's a fun environment. It's dangerous. It's a dangerous environment.
I've heard consigners say that
danger.
instead of taking the money that they get on their sales, they just keep it on account for when they do
They
a little
do.
shopping themselves.
They do. Yes, and we, you know, we keep it very personable. We feel, you know, we feel like everyone's part of the Simply Savvy family, and, you know, knowing all of our customers and clients, consigners on a first name basis is important. It's a huge draw.
That's helpful.
as well.
Well, Erin and Stacy, thank you so much for your time. We are out of time right now, but thank you for introducing us to Simply Savvy. We're Wisconsin Family, and we'll be right back.
'Cause every day is a new day.
Have you ever had a great spa treatment like a massage or a facial, only to have to wake up, bundle up, get in a cold car, drive home? That is the worst, and you won't have to do that if you come to the Stay Spa right here in Castle Rock Lake. With us right now are the owners, Fred and Kaya Bachman. Thanks for having us here.
Thanks for coming.
This is an amazing place, and we're really
you.
excited to tell our viewers more about this. So let's start with an overview of what Stay Spa is.
Day spa is has all the amenities of a day spa, except you get to stay.
You get to stay.
You get to stay.
You don't have to drive home.
Right. Yeah, the last time we talked, we were talking about what do I like most about it, besides the activities in the area. The spa room is really kind of unique. It's got a hot tub and a cold plunge. A lot of people aren't used to the cold plunge. And you know, it's an acquired thing. Yeah. you learn to like it, but my sister Deb provides the shiatsu treatments here, the massage treatments. And she actually studied that in Japan for 5 years. And while she was there, I had the opportunity to travel there and visit her, and she took me around some of the Japanese temples. And these temples have hot tubs and cold plunges. 3 cold plunges where cold, colder, coldest.
Oh, wow.
And the coldest one actually has ice in it. And then hot tubs, hot, hotter, hottest. And you progress. You go from the cold one to the hot one, and then hotter, or colder, hotter, coldest. By the time you do it, your body kind of gets numb. and it's actually tolerable.
Yeah.
You couldn't just start out with the ice and then it's just
Right.
But you get used to it, and by the time you get through it, it's so invigorating.
Yeah.
So that's the concept of what we have here at the Stay Spa.
Right.
Along with the eucalyptus steam suite. It's just really invigorating and great way to start your day.
Yeah.
I have to say, when we walked in, you know, this is like a really beautiful condo, but then here's this whole room with a gorgeous hot tub and the cold plunge and the eucalyptus. And then I was like, this does feel spa-ish for sure. And it was so unusual to have that, I guess, right here in what we are kind of the living room area right now.
Right.
Well, he also didn't mention with the spa, there's also a massage room and a facial room. So you have your own private services, so you're not in the same open area as everyone else.
And again, how that works is the therapist comes here and provides the services,
And then they leave.
And you
Yeah.
get to stay.
And you get to stay.
And you know, I got to be honest, when I was first learning about this place, and I did a little bit of research. This is a while back now, but when I did a little bit of research, I kind of assumed that, okay, there's on-site services, but you have to go to the next building over or something like that. But it's literally like across from the bathroom is where you get this stuff. So you can go and get your massage and then go jump right into the shower if you want to. And so,
Well, and you got to tell them about the aquarium.
yeah,
right?
of course. The aquarium. Well, you tell them about the aquarium.
Came up with a design concept. The back wall of the shower on the first floor is an aquarium. So when you're in the shower, you look out through the aquarium into the great room.
And you can see through the patio door out to the lake, too.
Yes, yep. But when you're in the great room, you can't see into the shower because
Yeah.
it's a two-way mirror. So it's just kind of neat.
It is kind of neat, and there are a lot of neat features throughout this place, and all the little touches that make it super comfortable, like bathrobes and slippers and laundry. You have 2 laundry services here, so you can.
We have actual washer and dryer here, so you don't send it out.
Right.
Actually, you want to throw a load in whenever you want to.
Yeah.
No quarters. No, none of that. Just go.
I'm glad you clarified that because I said services, and you're right. You just have your own washer
Yeah.
and dryer right here.
And my eye is being caught by these 2 massage chairs over here, kind of facing this big screen TV to my left. Tell us about this room that we're in right now.
It's a recessed entertainment area with a surround sound. It's got a subwoofer. You were asking what's that thing?
Yeah.
It's a subwoofer.
Okay.
And they're great massage chairs. If you know, my sister Annie doesn't do a great job.
Yeah.
When she's not here, you can sit in the massage chairs. as
Sure,
well.
okay.
The facility is 5,000 square feet. It's got an attached 2-car garage.
Yeah.
It's your own little private, well, not so
Right.
little, but your private place with
Yeah.
4 bedrooms, 2 beautiful master suites,
2 master suites.
overlooking the lake.
I have to say, one of the bedrooms kind of cool because it's dedicated toward kids. There's bunk beds and it's a kid-friendly room.
And that's one thing we haven't talked about, especially with the spa type of thing. Where can you take kids to a spa?
Right.
I mean, you've got the living room, the area we're sitting in right now is a really nice entertaining area. This is a nice big couch. Right to the right of us is the outside, so you can actually see the kids outside. They're here. So it's really nice for families.
Yeah. And, you know, from my perspective, you know, my sister-in-law has 2 kids, and my kids love to play with their cousins. This would be a perfect opportunity to come out here, and then the adults could kind of take turns watching the kids and then having some adult time as well, which is very cool.
One thing we're not mentioning is Castle Rock Lake. I mean, we are literally right on the end of the lake. You've got a 9-mile view of the 4th largest lake in Wisconsin, and it's a beautiful lake.
And what was the one thing you said when you walked in?
I said, what a treat it is to be able to look out and not see telephone wires, streets, roads, neighbors, anything. It's just the lake.
Neighbors.
Well, you
A lot of
know.
neighbors, but
Well, I prefer to see a lake than my neighbor in their bathroom.
On the weekends, it's a lot of fun up here, and there are other people. But at midweek, it is affordable.
It's a great place to bring the family. It's a great place to bring the guys. It's a great place to bring employees, the girls, the family,
Christmas
reunions,
parties,
Christmas parties,
Thanksgiving even.
Thanksgiving. We have a great gourmet kitchen that has every utensil that you could imagine. You could cook your whole Thanksgiving dinner here.
That's awesome. Now, before we go, we have just a couple minutes left, but I'm wondering if you can tell viewers how they go about making reservations, and really if they're planning on it, they're watching this and they're thinking, I want to go to the Stay Spa, how far ahead do they really need to plan?
Well, if you're planning a trip for summer, definitely go now. We are already starting to book through summer of 2018. If you're looking for a snowmobile trip, we're got some openings right now, but go to stayspa.com and go to the reservations, the calendar. It'll have the open dates, it'll have the rates. There is a 2-night minimum stay off seasons, but it'll all be there for you.
Sure.
I think you said one guest, they had just finished their summer stay, and before they even left, they said, we want to book next year right now.
Yep, absolutely.
And be sure to get it.
You get a lot of those repeat customers, I'm sure. What's your favorite part about coming out here?
I think it's the distance from Madison for me. It's about an hour and 20-minute drive. And far enough away that you feel like you got away. But the drive home doesn't suck.
It's not exorbitantly far.
Yeah, it's really, it's mostly interstate the whole way, and it's an easy drive home.
It's an easy, and it's actually a beautiful drive. It's a very Wisconsin-esque drive.
For me, it's waking up to the sunrise over the lake, listening to the birds, the water, the sound of the water, coming down, having a cup of coffee, and you have to get a shot of this lake. That is what I look forward to coming up to.
Well, speaking of that, when we come back next month, we'll take some shots of the rooms upstairs and the master bedrooms and see that view of the lake.
Absolutely.
All right, Stay Spa right here in Castle Rock Lake. We're Wisconsin family, and that's it for our show today. Thanks to all of our guests. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
The beat, clap your hands, let's take control.